Okay, so we have a situation here where we have two different clients submitting data to us in different raw formats. The first client is sending data in with their link code before or with the dash as the start code, and another client's um, sending data in with a link code after, and it's a ST code. And so here in the survey settings under project settings, we can set that up in the settings. If we right click here and go to properties, we can look under the linking codes section. We can see that for this one we're using a dash for the start code if we look at it here. And also if we go down to the uh, links code position, we have it set to before point feature code. And that's good for this client, and we can set up all those settings there. If we go look at the survey, if the after linking code survey settings, we can say that the start code, and this one is an ST. And if we look at the link code position, this one is after the feature code. So that we're just using this to illustrate the two different, some different settings that might be getting survey files in. So what we can do is we can actually keep these two settings here in our design file and use them. We could also save this file off as a seed file and then just open it up each time. And if we were to do that, the question becomes, well, which settings file of these two is it going to use? To see that, we can come over here in survey. If we were to import, we don't know necessarily which one it's going to use when we import this field book here. If we were to load data, we don't know which one. And to find out which one, actually, all we have to do is go up here to the model and right click on the model name, go to properties, and we'll see over on the left we have a current settings item that shows which survey settings. Right now it's set to link before. I could change it to link after, and it'll use the other survey settings. Now I can go to Fieldbook and import my data. So another way we could do things here is we could take, instead of having this DGN as a seed file, I could come over here to File, Save As, and save it off as a DGN lib. And I've done that here. Let me switch to another blank file. I've done that already. If I go to Workspace Configuration, and I go down to Civil Project Settings, and here it is right here, Civil Project Settings DGN lib list. And this is simply the DGN that I created the two settings files in and saved it off as a DGN lib extension. I called it out here in my workspace configuration. When I do that and I've come to a different DGN here, you can see that I don't have any survey settings in my active DGN file. But if I take a peek down here in the libraries, I can see there's my DGN lib that I saved off, and if I look under it, I can see my two survey settings there. Now the question is, I want to use one of these in the data I'm about to import. So how do I do that? Really, if I just click New on the field book, it's going to ask me in this selecting settings dialog which of the two setting file I want to use. When I choose the one I want here, and we'll say that I want to use the one with the linking codes after, pick it from the list and hit accept. And when I choose that, it will copy it into my active DGN file. So if I go over to Civil Standards now, I see in my active DGN file the one that it copied from the DGN lib.